Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you watch this. I'm Johnny Say up here in the corner. I'm part of the product team at Alliance Safety Council. And as you can see, about a month ago, I posted a comment in our Extreme Safety Professionals group about site requirements. We had a lot of talk about it, that owners didn't really have a place to put the information. They weren't consistently sharing it. Contractors left to run around like a chicken with their head cut off, constantly trying to figure out what are the requirements to get on here, and you're losing all this valuable time. So we at Alliance, since we kind of have this weird role of middleman, we thought maybe we could help. So the team got together and we created ReadyCheck. So what you're seeing now is ReadyCheck, but I want to let you know it is just pretty pictures for now. We need your feedback in order to continue to improve it and make sure it actually makes sense and will be useful to both the contractors and the owners for like a beautiful marriage. So right now you can see ReadyCheck. What you're seeing is an overview of all the sites, fictitious for now, that we have within the system. You'll be able to jump on, immediately log in and see a huge list of all the sites around the country, ideally around the world. And you've got kind of a great layout. So for right now, we're just looking at sites. You can easily search the site by clicking here if you're looking for one in particular, typing in the location, typing in the name, or you could click directly on it. You can see there's sites, then there's companies. So a company can have multiple sites. Then you have a point of contact for that particular site, a phone number, the number of requirements, and this favorite button, which I'm going to explain later. You also can see two of these numbers are highlighted and have these dots next to them. That's because they have an updated requirement. So the system will instantly let you know if there are any requirements that are updated. I'm going to move myself out of the way a little bit. You'll also get a notification. That notification won't be for every single site that is updated. I'm going to explain that more when I talk about favorites. We're also seeing this from editor view. So this would be from a view of a person who can actually add sites, add companies, add requirements. To get more into it, so let's dive into a site. When we click on a site, we'll have all the listed requirements. We'll have the person who added that requirement, when it was last updated or edited, and when you want to dive in for more detail. A lot of times there's a requirement that you don't know enough about in order to actually complete it. You can click on it, and that's where the editor will have the opportunity to leave any documentation that is valuable or helpful to the contractors who are trying to get on site. As you can see, they could add documents. You could also export it, print it out yourself so you can have a hard copy, or save it in a file about that company. No problems there. So I'm going to go back to the sites. Just look one more time. You can see all the information you need will be right there. You also have this history button where you can see all the different changes that have occurred to this specific site and to the requirements. So you can see, well, last time I went on site, I needed these three things. When did that change? Did I pay for something that I didn't need to? Just to give you a holistic picture, the full context of what's going on with the site requirements, as well as for owners to be able to keep track of what's going on. Also, one of our favorite things is this little favorite button. Ironically, I said favorite twice. This little favorite button will add it to your personal page. So as opposed to having to go to the all sites page, type in the company and the location looking for, or type in the company name, dive in and find the specific location, you can simply click that favorite button and it'll add it to your favorite page. Now, if it is on your favorite page and something changes, a requirement changes, you'll receive a notification. Notification will be here in the top corner. You can simply see, okay, a requirement was added, removed, added to these various sites. Now I don't have to go looking all over the place in order to figure out what the heck is going on. How do I get my guys or girls on site as soon as possible? Now I can quickly see the requirements. If I have questions about them that aren't answered with the documents, I have a direct point of contact. And from there, I can easily schedule training, say with Alliance Safety Council, we would love that, or wherever you might go, so that you can get your people ready to work and to work. Questions we have for the future. Right now, we just have sites. We know within sites, there are different requirements for maybe the unit you're going to work on. We would like to build towards that. We're not sure how we would go about that. Another question we have is who should be given access to edit this. If we build it like a Wikipedia, that means really anyone and everyone would have access to update the requirements, alter the requirements. If they had an account with us with ReadyCheck, we're not sure everyone should have that power. And if we only give owners that power, how do we encourage them or make sure that they're using it? This would be kind of them doing it out of the kindness of their heart. We need to figure out what's the motivating factor there. So please leave your comments below. I think I've gone over almost everything. This will just be one little section of the future tools that Alliance is rolling out. And we're really, really big into feedback, and we only want to build things that are helpful to you all. So the closer we can get to you, the better friends we can become, the better we can help you, and then you help us learn more, essentially. So we're having a blast. Again, quick overview. You've got all the list of companies that will be added by both owners and maybe a select few contractors that we dub as trustworthy. We'll also have all sites, as you can see, that you can dive into. We're also working on a button for kind of requesting review. Maybe you did the site requirements as they were on the site, or as they were on ReadyCheck, this page right here, but they didn't actually work. There was one requirement missing. We want to add a button so that you can be able to request modification of the requirements if anything might go wrong. So I hope you enjoyed this overview of ReadyCheck. Please leave any comments and questions below. I'll add more questions. Hit me up directly on Facebook. I'll also leave my phone number and email in the comments below. Again, I'm Johnny Say for Alliance Safety Council, part of the product team. We're just trying to figure out better ways to help you all. Thanks.